Hello, good afternoon, everybody. This is your host, Club by the host of the sports. We're live right here in Leesburg, Virginia, Loudoun County. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll get you guys the fact that Aaron Rodgers will be guest hosting Jeopardy. By the way, even though he did win 2015 Celebrity Jeopardy. By the way, get you guys the fact that the James Harden still wants out of the Rockets for good. So the performance last night against the Lakers, telling us about the fact that the Lakers had defeated the Rockets 117-100, telling us about the fact that Chuck Pagano is retired and that Matt Nagy and Ryan Pace are going to be staying with the Bears. By the way, Des Rodman's daughter Trinity is going to the 2020 NWSL Draft. By the way, two-time Olympic Clee Keller is among one of the riders that stormed at the U.S. Capitol last week against 6-3 in the Heat. And you also had WWE's going to be doing a superstar spectacle. The Good Brothers, Gals and Ace are going to be making another appearance on AW Dynamite tonight, by the way, with Kenny Omega and Young Bucks as well. That's all you need to know on that, everybody. And that's all there is to it for now. So I'm gonna get you guys started now. So first things first, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna start things off with the fact that Rodgers is gonna be guest hosting Jeopardy. By the way, even though he did win the 2015 Celebrity Edition of Jeopardy, he will be guest hosting Jeopardy. By the way, and he did apologize for it. By the way, so he just didn't want to give it away. So that's all. He did apologize for that, but he's gonna be doing it anyway. So if he wants to do it, that's fine. And another news I want to get into, by the way, that Lakers to take down the Rockets 117-100. LeBron James had a no-look jump shot with Dennis Schroder. By the way, $100 bet against Dennis Schroder. But he did have 26 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 block, 83, scored 19 points, 10 rebounds, had 2 assists, 5 blocks. Yeah, KCP had 14 points, 3 rebounds and steals, 1 assist. Montrezl Harrell had 14 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 blocks. Kuzma had 11 points and rebounds, 1 assist. Dennis Schroder had 14 points, 3 rebounds and assists, 1 steal. James had 16 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal. Jay Will had 10 points, 5 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. Christian Wood had 18 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist. Boogie Cousins had 13 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. And Eric Gordon had 13 points, 2 assists, 1 steal, and a block. That's all there's to it. The other storyline I want to get into, by the way, that James Harden, he says the Rockets aren't good enough, by the way, what he said. And honestly, this is him throwing everybody under the bus. And people aren't taking confidence at all, I can tell you that much. So honestly, I don't know what's going to weigh James Harden, but he still wants out the Rockets much. But clearly he says that they aren't good enough and that, not getting to where they're at. So just like to say that this James Harden just wants to James Harden wants to get out of the Rockets is what he wants to do. So let him just do what he wants. Let him just get out of the Rockets. Let him pick where he wants to go and do. So if he wants out of the Rockets, then just get out of the Rockets. That's all there is to it. You need to know on that. Also, so the Nets defeated the Nuggets 120-116. KD scored 34 points. It says Caris Levert had 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists. Bruce Brown had 16 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and blocks. Nikola Jokic had 23 points, 8 rebounds, 11 assists, 3 steals, 1 block. Will Barton had 22 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, a block, 3 steals. Jamal Murray had 20 points, 4 assists, 1 steal. Paul Millsap had 10 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and a block. That's all there's you need to know on that, everybody. Also, the Jazz defeated the Cavs 117-87. Donovan Mitchell had 27 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists. Jordan Clarkson had 21 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. Bojan Bogdanovic had 20 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. Mike Conley had 12 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals. You have 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 block. That's all you know on that. Sixers defeated the Heat with 113-134. You had Joel Embiid at 45 points, 16 rebounds, 4 assists, 5 steals, 1 block. Danny Green scored 29 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, and blocks. Tyrese Maxey at 16 points to 30 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 steal. Tyler Hero at 34 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 block. Duncan Robinson had 26 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, steal, and block. Gabe Vincent scored 24 points, had 2 Pacers to feed those puny Warriors. Miles Turner at 22 points, 2 rebounds, 2 steals, and 5. Sabonis had 18 points, 14 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 block. Aaron Holiday, 16 points, 2 rebounds, 12 assists, 2 steals. Malcolm Brogdon had 13 points, 2 rebounds, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. Andrew Wiggins had 22 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 5 blocks. Kelly Oubre Jr. had 17 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, and a block. So, best news yet there. Pacers to be those puny Warriors, 104.95. Best news yet there. Also, Chuck Pagano is retired, by the way. Matt Nagy and Ryan Pace are going to be staying with the Bears, so that's a piece of good news right there. I can tell you that much. Also, you saw the Jazz defeat the Cavs 117-87. Donovan Mitchell had scored 27 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists. Jordan Clement points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. 20 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Mike Conley had 12 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals. Cedi Osman had 10 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, and 1 block. All these you need to know with everybody, so best news yet. Also, another news I want to point out, by the way, Dennis Rodman's daughter by Trinity Rodman, she will be going to the 2021 NWSL Draft. Congrats to her on that. And she may go number 1. So then, if necessary, that's all there's you need to know on that. Also, Matt Snyder and D-Lo will be commentating at Impact's Hard to Kill pay-per-view, which is going to be coming, where Matt Snyder is going to be Impact's play-by-play announcer, and D'Lo Brown's going to be doing color commentary. So that's the best news yet there. I can tell you that much. So you'll see them at Hard to Kill pay-per-view this Saturday, and not everybody. That's best news yet. Also, 2-time Olympic gold medalist he was amongst one of the riders who stormed the U.S. Capitol last week, and really not looking good for him right there. If the U.S. Olympics they show it, then that's not looking good there, and that's not looking good for him. So he should know better than that. So really, he needs to get it together and try to focus on what he's got. So that's all there's need to know on everybody. Also, guys, another news I want to get into, by the way, that the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic will be starting tonight, by the way, on USA Network, and that's all there is to it, everybody. Also tonight, the AEW site, you will see the Good Brothers make another appearance after last week's attack when they took out John Moxley, by the way, and they did a 2 Sweet Son of the Young Bucks, who are still WWE Tag Team Champs. That's best yet. So the Good Brothers will be making another appearance on AEW Dynamite tonight, guys, with Kenny Omega, the AEW Champ, Don Callis, and the Young Bucks, the AEW Tag Team Champs. That's good news right there. So that's all there's you need to know on that, everybody. And there was a little bit of a Bullet Club reunion we saw last week. There's a little too sweet. So that's all there's. So what's going to happen? And you will see them at New Year's Smash Night 2 tonight, guys. So that's all there's you need to know on that, everybody. That's the best news yet. Also, another news I want to get into, by the way, that WWE just announced they're going to be doing a Superstar Spectacle, which is going to be Tuesday, January 26th in India, by the way. The Superstars from Raw, SmackDown, NXT are going to be in attendance, by the way. I can tell you that. Indian Superstars, Jinder Mahal, Bollywood Boys, Indus Sher, G. Rama, Kavita Devi, Guru Raj, Giant Zanjeer, and Dilsher Shanky. You'll see the WWE Champ Drew McIntyre, one of the Women's Tag Team Champs, Charlotte Flair, SmackDown Tag Team Champs, Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler, the 619 Rey Mysterio, AJ Styles, The New Day, Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura, Ricochet, Nate Flair, and others out there. So, once again, the Superstar Spectacle is going to be Tuesday, January 26th. Very know if it's going to be shown on the WWE Network or not. If it is, that's good, and that's all there is you need to know on that, and that's the best news you got there. I can tell you that much. So, yeah. All that you got to know, everybody. All that you got to know. So, another one to it. Also, just another thing I want to point out, by the way, I want to have birthdays out to Patrick Dempsey, Liam Hemsworth, Ian Riccaboni, Mark Stahl, Remy Matty, Natalia, Orlando Bloom, late great Shaq Gaspard, Julia Lewis, Dreyfus, Michael Pena. You also see Amber Borzara, Trace Atkins, Andrew Yang, Natalia Beruluch, Jill Wagner, Lori Harvey, Ashton Locklear, Ginger Z, Naomi Kyle, Doug Martin, Diana Mellison, Errol Spence, Nicole Eggert, Rutha Wilson, L'Oreal, Gabrielle Daleman. You will see. Let's see what we got here. Josephine Pruess, Ellen Wong, Holly Julian. Yeah, Holly Julian. You also see. Let's see. Mason. Yeah, Mason Ryan, Ina Estrada, Joanne Rochette, Eugenia Silva, Dora Zero V, and Brandon Bell. So send your birthday wishes, your birthday shouts, your birthday tweets, everybody. And that's all there's to it. You need to know on that, and that's all there's to it, everybody. So that's the best news yet there. Also, wish I believe Kel Gonzalez, who picked up a win against Rhea Ripley last week at NXT's New Year's Evil last week. Big one right there. So wish I believe birthday to her as well. All those you need to know on that. So I want to get back to the fact that James Harden says that Rockets aren't good enough. So again, James Harden says the Rockets aren't good enough. Technically, needs to say that James Harden still wants other Rockets. Let's just call it out as James Harden still wants other Rockets because the fact that he doesn't want to be with, because the fact that the team owner himself happens to have Republican ties with Republican Party himself. Wants to get out of the Rockets for good. Doesn't want to be teammates with Jay Wall and their Boogie Cousins anymore. Now he says that the Rockets aren't good enough. And the fact that, it's crazy out there. So Rockets, so James Harden, I would just consider leaving the Rockets anyway. That's what you got to do. If you really want to consider leaving the Rockets, go right ahead. Be our guest. Be my guest. If you really want the opportunity to be able to with any team you're choosing, do so. That's all you need to know on that, everybody. So James Harden still wants out of the Rockets. Wherever he goes, I'll accept for sure. And that's all there's to it. Also, I want to get into, by the way, that the Wizards versus the Suns game. That game's been canceled, by the way. The Hawks game's been canceled for sure because of contact tracing issues or COVID issues. By the way, I can tell you that. So I'm really not looking good there. I can tell you that much. And honestly, the Hawks versus Suns game, that's been canceled, by the way. I can tell you that. Wizards game's been canceled. And honestly, not looking good there. I can tell you that much. So needless to say that this is pretty much it. So this is all due to contract tracing. They did let a memo, by the way, regarding the COVID issues. So that's all there's for that. Also, James's no-look three-pointer shot, best news yet there. He's still the GOAT. We all know it. Still the king of LA. We all know that for sure. And yeah, it was a no-look three-pointer though. He did that to win a $100 bet to Dennis Schroder. By the way, that's all there is you need to know on that, everybody. That's the best news yet there. So best news yet there, I can tell you. So that's all I can think of. And honestly, this is entertaining. Must see, must watch, and you gotta love it. That's one of the top plays right there. That made it to Sports Center, which it did. So that's the best news yet there. I can tell you that much. So all ladies and gentlemen, I will do right there for the Khalil Sports Board. Like, subscribe to the Khalil Sports Board YouTube channel, Facebook page by any and all means necessary. Be sure you send me comments, tweet your thoughts on Lakers defeating the Rockets last night. Thoughts about that? I'll just about to share, buddy. That's all you need to know. What are your thoughts on what are your thoughts exactly on James Harden still wanting out the Rockets? Since the Rockets aren't good enough anymore. Thoughts on that? I'll just about to share, buddy. Your thoughts on Aaron Rodgers hosting, being a guest host of Jeopardy. Guest hosting Jeopardy. What are your thoughts about that? That's all there's so you need to know on that. Your thoughts on Chuck Pagano considering retiring, by the way. Thoughts on that? I'll just want to share, buddy. And that's all there's. Clay Keller, I'm on the Riders storming the U.S. Capitol raid last week. What are your thoughts about that? I'll just want to share, buddy. Your thoughts on the Good Brothers, by the way. The Good Brothers going to be making another appearance on AEW Dynamite tonight, by the way, for New Year's Smash Night 2. We talked about that. Just want to share, buddy. Kenny Omega. Young Bucks be there. That's all there's you know on that. That's all I can say for sure. Your thoughts exactly on Senior Brother would have the Rick Abani, Patrick Dempsey, Liam Hemsworth, Natalia Dyer, Orlando Bloom, Lake Ray Shaq Gaspar, Julia Lewis Dreyfus, Michael Pena, Errol Spence, and all the others out there. Senior Brother wishes your brother shelter, but they tweet them. That's all you guys can do, everybody. Your thoughts exactly on the WWE hosting a Superstar Spectacle in January 26th. What are your thoughts about that? I'll just respond to that for sure, but that's all there's you need to know. Also, the Hard to Kill pay-per-view is coming Saturday, live on the Fight TV app and on Impact Plus at 8 p.m. So that's all there's you need to know on that, everybody. Some good matches. That's all there's to it, everybody. Thoughts on that? And that's all there's. What are your thoughts on Dennis Rodman's daughter, Trinity, going to the 2021 NWSL Draft? What are your thoughts on that? I'll just respond to sure, but that's all there's to you need to know. Don't forget, guys, the Industrial Tag Team Classic will be tonight, starting tonight, guys, live on the USA Network. And I don't know when the women's Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic is for sure. It could be tonight, by the way, I guess, or next week. So no word on that. I'll get you guys to it for sure, but that's all there's you know on that. I've been more breaking news in terms of live updates and response to a whole lot more than Khalil sports, but everything sports related, and that's all there's you need to know. So